Well, hello everybody, it's another day, Halloween decor hunting. You are rocking a bit because Mr. Edgar wants to use his scratching post. So today, Halloween decor hunting. I have not taken you guys with me for a few weeks now, mainly because whenever I've gone out, it hasn't been looking all that great. Halloween has been slacking lately, and it's making me depresso espresso over here. I'm sad. Where is it? It's only September. What's going on, everybody? Where is it? I'm looking. I'm not seeing. So hopefully today we have a little bit more luck. I did go out the other day and took some footage in Michael's as well as Target, because when I happened to go into Target, they were setting it. So I came at the perfect planogram day for them to set their Halloween stuff. I'm still waiting for that threshold. Donde está the threshold collection? I need it. And then I'll go over what I saw at Michael's because they actually had more of their lines set out compared to last time I went with you guys. Although I do feel like it was slightly picked over because some of the stuff people have been raving about I did not see in the store when I went.
You'll see as we go through our little Michael's adventure together that the different collections aren't well distinguished from each other. They kind of start mixing. So you can see we have some of the garden collection with, I don't know, the pastel goth collection. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at this footage with me. But I really like the collections they have this year. They did a good job again. So here are some pillows that I found. This one has a skull with flowers on it. Again, they brought back those candelabras. Here's some velvety skulls in different jewel tone colors that are very beautiful. We have some resin skulls. Next up here is some of their Halloween signs mixed in with their more floral pieces. So again, we have more pillows ranging from Halloween to more witchy. We have some more pastel goth pumpkins, some of the ghoulish garden line, or whatever Michaels is calling theirs. I'm not sure if it's the same as Target. But yeah, you can see it's kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. They have really beautiful candle holders that are new. These ones are $19.99 original price. You got a Ouija board sign, a cool skull floral wreath. Also was able to find the moon wreath. Heads up, this is very similar to a Etsy small business shop, so just do your own research if you want to purchase it or not. I didn't see much of the vintage line this year, but we did have a couple of pieces, such as these candy bowls with the black cat and jack-o'-lantern. There was a sign in the shape of a tombstone that said, "Here in the forest, dark and deep, I offer you eternal sleep." I thought that was very unique and different from most other sayings that are like trick or treat, happy Halloween, etc. Then Michaels had a couple of different Halloween themed glass pieces. One of them were these coffins. They came in a variety of different sizes. I believe the smallest one was $19.99. So not a bad base price, but if you can get it on sale. Then they had some flasks, which are great if you're trying to do a potions class. And this section is where we really start seeing a mix of the different collections together. So we have some Halloween pieces, and then we have some witchy pieces. Here is a potion bottle. This was $7.99. They also had a bat version as well, as you can see next to this one. They had resin crystals. They had this wooden sign that says "Cooking Up Magic." That'd be so cute in a kitchen. They had some of these Halloween jars and Halloween lanterns. These come in a variety of different colors, being black, white, and orange. They have a witch's brew cauldron, which I believe has been at Michael's for the last couple of years. Moving on to some Halloween signs. We got a skeleton guy. We have this bat kind of banner that says "Happy Halloween" on it. And then there's one behind it that has pumpkins and bats that I believe says "Trick or Treat." Next up, we have a couple different pillows. One says "Come in for a bite" with a bat on it. Then one says "Boo to you" with some spider webs. We have this witch hat clock that's been there for a couple of years. Then we have a variety of different pumpkins, some with stripes, some with polka dots, and black, white, and orange different color combinations. Here's another randomly placed sign that's with the Halloween stuff that says "Pick your potion." This reminds me of Shrek 2.
Happily ever after potion. Maximum strength.
More signs and table decor that are Halloween themed, such as a sign that says "Hocus Pocus" on it. Moving back into the more witchy and dark garden theming, we have some plants that are dark purple and black that look kind of like lavender to me, or pampas grass. We have a potions board for all affections. Again, very fairy godmother from Shrek 2. We have a Home Sweet Haunted Home sign, resin coffins where you can remove the lids. Next to the coffins or the signs, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus and a faux spell book. Then we had this crystals of protection sign. Tried to look for a price on this one, but I was unsuccessful. Right of this sign was a sign regarding counting crows, which I really liked the look at this one and what it stated, as I've never seen anything regarding the lure of counting crows before. We have some resin skulls on pedestals, some more signs. Here we run into more of Halloween again. This one kind of has a vintage feel. I'm not sure if it is part of the vintage line or not. This wraps up my adventures here in Michael's. Let's head back to present me to continue our adventures.
I think that's all the updates I have, so let's head to my car and do some shopping. Not a whole lot though, because my wallet is a little sad. We're gonna try and make stops at places I have not been yet, such as Burlington Coat Factory, because I did not realize that they had home decor stuff, and I've seen some pretty unique items there. Figured we'd also go to Big Lots if there's one near me. Maybe Walmart? Remember other places? I can't remember. But we're definitely gonna go back to, obviously, HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Going to go back to Joann's. I have not been there in a little bit. Hopefully it's not too picked over. I have no idea. It's already pretty late in the day, so I might have to split this up into 2 different days. You get me today with my candy corn eyeliner. Oh, not eyeliner. Eyeshadow. Yeah, I did. See that? Candy corn colors. Also, I will remember to show you my outfit today. I will remember. Ow. I knew. We'll just figure out where we're going today. Again, like I said, might have to do 2 separate days, depending on how much time I have. It's already 3 p.m. Yes, I slept in late today. Cool. Anyways, been rambling for like a couple minutes now, so let's go to my car. We'll do a haul maybe at the end of this video. However, I am planning on doing a Halloween haul episode 2 here next week. So I might just put off the showing you guys what I bought until then, because girl needs to show you guys some more of her stuff. Yeah, I didn't realize how much more stuff I got since episode 1. I was like, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy that much stuff. I gotta wait a while till I do another episode for that. No. I probably should have done one already, because girl has a lot of stuff in her guest bedroom on the bed right now. Here, let me just show you really fast because it's a little obnoxious.
Holy cow!
You need help. You need professional help.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to my car before I get embarrassed even more about how much I'm spending. We've made it to my car, and we've made it to our first stop, which is Burlington as well as Ross, because they're actually right next to each other, so we can hit up both of those stores. I've not had much luck with Ross, but I have not been to this Ross this Halloween season, so maybe it'll be a bit better than the one I have been going to. Fingers crossed. So let's go ahead and head inside. Is that any better? So let's start off with Burlington, since that's where I went first. I didn't really find a whole lot in Burlington, to be honest. I don't know where some of you guys are finding those great Burlington locations, but it's definitely not near me. So the first thing I found were some shot glasses that were Jack Skellington. They had 2 different styles of those. Then I went into the little mug area, and they had 2 different Halloween mugs. I guess you could call them Halloween. One of them, again, was Jack Skellington, and then the other one was a hand that has matched other dishware that we've seen, such as a bowl and a cookie jar. I would say the highlight in Burlington was the number of throw blankets they had. They had some really cute ones. They had a more witchy style one with a white background. They had one with pumpkins all over it. They had one that was a fleecy material that had ghosts and bats on it. That one was really cute. I thought about getting it, but I need to cut off my blanket buying adventure this Halloween season. I've bought like 5 blankets. I need to stop. Girls cut off from buying blankets. And I'll throw in a couple other ones here that I'm just spacing on, but they had a lot of really cute actual Halloween throw blankets, not just fall or ones with gnomes on it. I'm pretty sure there was one with gnomes, and there also was one with sloths, but we'll just pretend like those were included in the pile over there. Then they did have a little tiny aisle that had Halloween stuff. It was mainly fall though, a lot of fall stuff. They had this baby's first Halloween sign, which I thought was kind of cute, and then they had a sign that said boo. They had a couple of different sponges that you could use for your kitchen. I thought about getting it, but I don't really like sponges. They kind of creep me out because they're kind of germ houses, so I didn't get those, but they're very cute. And they had a couple plastic packs of cups that are reusable. They had one that said trick or treat, one with little witchy stuff on it, one that said scary, boo, all that stuff. Very cute, nice to have for parties and stuff like that. Anything else I'm forgetting, I'll run it here. Didn't find a whole lot at Burlington at all, so not any look there for me. Moving on to Ross. Ross had more Halloween that I've seen at all this year, which I guess that's a bonus, but there still wasn't a whole lot. So the first thing I saw over there was this monster pet bed. It was pretty cute. It was like a lime green color, and if you have a little doggo or cat that likes some houses, that would be pretty cute to buy for them. They had a different couple throw pillows. The one that I really liked it was a jack-o'-lantern and it was glittery, but it had a line through it where I'm guessing dust must have just settled onto it. So I didn't personally buy it, but I'm sure someone could spot clean it and it would turn out just fine. They had a lot of Charlie Brown pillows as well as throws. I only saw one really Halloween throw, but it was cute for sure. It was, I think if I'm remembering, it's like a yellowish background, like a yellowish orange, but it had a different witch hats on it. They had an aisle as well with Halloween stuff. This one was more packed full of just randomness. There was so many different random things. They had a lot of really cool beaded coasters. They had a couple of different Disney throw rugs. One was Mickey and the Mummy wrapping, and then the next one was Mickey and Minnie, Mickey being the vampire. I love when Mickey is a vampire. I think it's very cute. And they had a Jack Skellington one. They had a couple of different kitchen items. One that I thought was really cool and I thought about getting, but I didn't, was this, you know those fruit bowl things where they're stacked? They had one with a skull at the very top, and then it was all like a matte black, and it is food safe, so you can definitely put fruits on those. And it was only $16.99, not a bad deal, but I don't have enough kitchen counter space for one of those, so I passed up on it. Then, like we always see, they had a couple of wood signs. One was a trio of skulls, and then one was pumpkins. Those are the ones that are made in India that are really, really nice and fancy. And then I didn't really find any of those metal pieces that we were able to find last year. I found a tray of bats and then a spider door knocker. This time I only found one thing, and I'm pretty sure it was broken because it only had a bat and then the spider, and then there was nothing at the bottom. It was just a chain, so I feel like something must have fell off of it, because why would they just have a random chain hanging down? I think those were all the items that I personally were highlighted in my brain. So before I turn on my car, I guess I'll tell you our next destination, which I think I'm gonna make Target. Welcome back to Rachel fighting the sun.
This lighting sucks.
I'm gonna keep my eyes up here so I don't go blind by the sun. Made it to Target though. Yes, we did. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the footage I took last time I went to Target, because I'm sure that their Halloween section won't be as glorious as that day they were setting it. And then once I come back from looking inside Target, I'll go over the new stuff I found, if I found any. Hopefully their threshold collection will have been set at this store. I want it. Okay, let's go ahead and head inside and get my eyes out of the sunlight.
Starting off in the baking aisle, we have a couple different Pyrex, spiderweb, jack-o'-lanterns, a couple different baking pans, jack-o'-lanterns again, and brains for your zombie needs. Then we have just a couple different other accessories for your kitchen. They had the cutest pillows this year and blankets, you guys. This one is pumpkins with bats and stars on a black background. We got a white one with black cats all over it. Kind of regretting not buying that one. They have skulls. They had a couple different variations on the jack-o'-lantern blanket. Some of them felt more autumnal to me, and some of them were just pure jack-o'-lantern magic. Kind of like this guy here. We had a blanket that said trick or treat on it, and there was a matching pillow. We also had a pillow that said eek with spider webs on it, and then we have the ever popular bat pillow. Of course, we have some skeletons, but I'm more interested in these tombstones right here. I really like the sayings on them. I just feel like they're pretty unique and fun to add to your lawn. Here we have Mr. Grimm, and as you can see, his skull lights up. We have a fun dog that says boo, and then the dog lights up. It's hard to see in the lighting, but he does. And then the other one says boo to you too, and the writing is what lights up. No sound on any of these, by the way. Next up on our Halloween list is jack-o'-lanterns. So Target has a lot of different ones this year, and I love all their different faces. We have one with brains out, one with a vampire, one that's a mummy. They have so many cute options. Then there was another little area that has more jack-o'-lanterns and the ever maybe popular or just strange fruit jack-o'-lanterns. Watermelon, pineapple, you name it, they got a jack-o'-lantern of it. Moving to the actual Halloween section, I really like their Halloween stuff this year. For the last couple of years, it's been a little more cutesy, but this year, like with these houses and with the Raven tiered tray down below, it's just more unique and kind of more grown up and spooky. So I appreciate that they're adding more than just cutesy items. We have a jack-o'-lantern planter, which I absolutely adore, and this really cool tombstone chalkboard. We have some velvety skulls. There's orange, black, and white. Then we have some different placards and signs. You can see they're trying to fill out the space, that's why there's more houses there, but one of them says trick treats beware. We have a skeleton and we have a coffin that says welcome. Next up we have items that I feel like would be great for mantle decorating. We got tombstones, candy corn trees, orange trees, and black trees. Really good filler items. Here is what we had for our ghoulish garden line. There wasn't a whole lot, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. That terrarium is amazing. I love their little cute dorky faces with their fangs. Next up we have more plushy, soft items. So we have the stacked jack-o'-lantern, we have a black cat and a witch. Then we have some different pre-made pumpkins. We have a black cat, a bat, a dragon, one with a skull on it. And moving on to this front end cap, we have a variety of different resin pieces. Now I would find these in person because some of them looked better than others, but they come in colors bronze, gold, and black. Next up we have this street lamp, which I feel like is one of Target's most unique items this year. It lights up. You'll see the display here in a second. So if we turn around from the little goodie treat bag area, this is where you can see the display. I don't believe this one was plugged in, but the jack-o'-lantern is what lights up. We have this black cat plush as well as some more jack-o'-lanterns and signs. But this area is, I feel like if you wanted to create a village on your mantle or on a tablescape or something, this is some awesome pieces for that. They have a cemetery, they have different houses. One has candy, one's a haunted house, one's a witch house, which is my personal favorite. And then we have just some more plain pumpkins and figural pieces. Up to our last section that I had filmed in our store, which is this animatronic section. Not sure if this is everything, but I am loving what I am seeing so far. Let's head back to the car to discuss the rest.
I am so happy that I ended up filming that one day when I went in to go pick up my beautiful cauldron spiderweb mug, because this one had barely just started setting their Halloween. I filmed a little bit just to show you guys the difference compared to the footage I just showed you previously, and there's still so many aisles with school supplies. Now let's backtrack to Bullseye's playground. Nothing new there. It's still extremely picked over, but I will mention they did do something adorable in Bullseye's playground, which is they changed out the little boxes that you can find Bullseye playing in. I don't remember them doing that in years past. Maybe I just forgot, but I did film it for you guys here. Then I do have two new things to show you guys that I didn't get in my last little adventure to Target. One of them is they had their socks put out, their little Halloween socks. I got a pair. I'll show you which one I got. I got this guy. Adorable. And then I just noticed when I was in the checkout lane that the pads on the bottom are jack-o'-lanterns. So obviously you know which one was my favorite because I got it. But they had a couple of different varieties. They had ones that were more like the slipper style. They had a witch with a witch hat. They believe they had a jack-o'-lantern, and I'm spacing on what the third one was, but they had kind of more slipper style socks, and they had the ones I got, and then they had a variety of regular socks as well as knee-high socks. I always love the designs that Target comes out with for their Halloween socks. I always think that they are adorable. I was trying to see if I could find the Night Monkey, the name is, but you know, those like really cute Halloween pajamas. I have yet to see them here at Target. I did buy some from Kohl's, so if you're looking, go to Kohl's and you will find that Night Monkey brand. And then the only other thing that I found that was just either better stocked this time, or maybe I didn't see it at all, was they have 3 different styles of their cat trees or cat little playthings made out of cardboard. One was a witch hat, which I thought was adorable. One was like a spooky house with a bunch of candy all around it, and then the third one was a clock tower. That one was kind of random, but it was still pretty cute. Those were the 3 designs this year for the Halloween cat scratchers, cat tree things, whatever you want to call them. That's all I have shared with you guys this little adventure, this time going to Target. Let's go ahead and go to HomeGoods and TJ Maxx next, since it's not too far from this Target location. There we go. I did actually remember to film my outfit, so I'll insert that here. My hat is from Hell Bunny, my top is from Disturbia, my pants are from Unique Vintage last year. Then the cardigan I have tied around my waist is from Blackthorn LA. And then I tried to film a little snippet of the Trick or Treat expert patch that's on it. I think it's very cute. I'm sure they'll bring it back again this year, so just keep your eyes out if you want adorable cardigan. Okay, let's head on over to HomeGoods and TJ Maxx. We made it to TJ Maxx though, so let's go ahead and head inside and see if there's anything good that we can find in here. I feel like TJ Maxx has been a disappointment lately, but maybe we'll be surprised today because it is a Monday. So I feel like Mondays and Tuesdays are the best days to go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and HomeGoods. But we will see what's inside. Let's talk about our adventure inside TJ Maxx. I would say the highlight of our little adventure today is we saw some of the Betsy Johnson Halloween line. Very, very cute, I must say. We saw some of her jewelry. She had some ghost earrings. She had some pumpkin earrings. I believe she had some sort of pendant with a sugar skull cat or something like that. They were all very cute, but I don't have my ears pierced, in case you didn't know. So I couldn't buy any of those adorable earrings she had. I think there was only 2 different necklaces that were available in that little case that they had in the jewelry section. They did have 4 different bags. They had a sugar skull cat bag, they had a skull bag, and those are kind of more plasticky, and then they had 2 other bags. One was a vampire fang lip combo with a sugar skull, and the other one that was that same like cloth patty material had adorable Halloween cupcakes and treats. It was so stinking cute. Those are also very well priced. The cloth padded ones were only $19.99, and I believe the plasticky feeling ones were $24.99. They had a couple stuff scattered around the store. I didn't see any new pajamas, so I didn't get anything there. I did see a variety of mugs and kitchenware that they had in the back. They had a sugar skull cat. I'm guessing it was a candle, so I'm not really sure why it was there, but maybe it was a canister and just happened to look like a candle. And they had a dog version of that. And then I saw 3 different Ray Dunn mugs. Obviously we're going to ignore the gnome one. But the other 2, one was a witch hat one. The other one was one we've seen before, which is an orange mug with a pumpkin topper. Otherwise, they didn't have anything else at the back of the store. I was hoping they would, but it's still just all autumn stuff, and I don't really know why it's like that right now at TJ Maxx. At the front of the store, there were some items, but it felt like it was just a hodgepodge of stuff. They had a potion bottle, they had a vampire Mickey, and a witch Minnie. I think they were plushes. They were pretty cute. They had a couple of different melamine, is that how you pronounce it? Bowls, like for popcorn or candy. They had one with Winnie the Pooh, which I thought stinking cute. Hello. They had a Mickey Mouse version. They also had a Nightmare Before Christmas one, and I believe those were $9.99. They had a platters that were kind of more vintagey looking. Those are pretty cool. They had a couple of random different pillows. They had this skeleton with a top hat, serving out a trio of whatever you want him to serve out to you. It's really it that I feel like I remember. A lot of it just stuff that we've seen before in that little area. Then in the checkout lane, there were a couple of different mugs. One of the mugs was, again, a vampire. I think it was Vampire Mickey and Minnie, but it might be a witch and Warlock Mickey Minnie. mug, and then they also had, it was like a witch one, something with a witch hat, and it was black. Also had just random Rae Dunn stuff over there for some reason. So they had like a Rae Dunn Creep It Real bat, they had the ghost version of that, they had a Rae Dunn garland, some Rae Dunn little mug things with little toppers, and that was really all we saw at TJ Maxx. Pretty disappointing, I must say, but it's been like this for weeks, so I don't know, maybe they're just not getting enough Halloween stuff there. Then in terms of things I've bought, I have not bought a whole lot today. Nothing's really been screaming my name. You always saw the socks I got from Target, and then I also got this mug in TJ Maxx. I actually have this mug already, but it's not in this kind of short soup bowl almost shape. It's in more of a cylinder shape. So I was glad to be able to find this one. I actually like this style better in the Portobello mugs. This one was only $5.99. We're gonna go into HomeGoods really quick, but I might not have time to actually recap with you guys what happened, so it might be in a voiceover. I might just do it later on in the day, but actually I have to get home because my boyfriend's sister's birthday is today and we're celebrating here in a few minutes. I'm already late apparently. I'm gonna go ahead and run into HomeGoods really quickly since it's right around the corner. I don't want to waste my drive here, but probably will be the end of the day one adventures we had today. Back to the fun sun angle. So I actually have time really fast to go over HomeGoods since I actually didn't find that much in HomeGoods to share with you guys. You can tell it's starting to dwindle down a little bit, which makes me super sad. We even saw freaking Christmas. The enemy! It was bags and wrapping paper, but still, I am upset about it. It's freaking September, bro.
Are you trying to hurt my feelings?
So the first aisle that we saw had a bunch of those pretty witches with the different dresses and different styles. Some looking more old, some looking more beautiful, depending on what kind of witch you love. And then they only had a couple of little knick-knack things, like one with Bride of Frankenstein maybe, and it was like a candy bowl thing. And then they had the pack of 2 luminary ghosts, but there really wasn't a whole lot over there. And then the next aisle, they had some pretty crystal pumpkins, a spider web bowl, which was pretty cool. That was metal and glass. They had this melamine, I'm gonna get that right hopefully, melamine candy bowl that had haunted houses on it, and it was black on the inside. I thought that was really cool. It was $9.99. Mainly I feel like today what we saw was a bunch of different candles. They had a lot of that DW brand, which those ones are really cool. I just wasn't vibing with any of the smells that they had. So along with those DW candles, they had a variety of ones from Rae Dunn. They were the ones that had her saying on one side, and then the other side was some sort of image. So for example, they had a purple one that said Wicked on it, and then on the back it had a face. Really all that was new over in the Halloween section. Moving to the kitchen area, they had 2 really cool teapots that are new. One was a black cat with a witch hat. That one was adorable. I think they're like, was it $12.99 or was $16.99, one of those. And then the other one was a pumpkin with some sort of top hat. That one was really cool as well. I loved how they look super vintage and retro. They had a couple of different dishes. They had a couple of Rae Dunn items. They had a couple of Portobello mugs. One I've never seen before, which was a dancing skeleton one. And on the bottom had a skull face. That one was really cool. And they had a mug that was more of like a blue nighttime sky look in the background that had Frankenstein on it and some other monsters that I'm spacing on right now. They had multiple different mugs at this one, and all of them were very cute in Halloween spooky vibes. I love them. That was really it in the kitchenware area. Again, they had a lot of stuff, and some of it was new. A lot of it also is a repeat of what we've seen throughout our Halloween hunting so far. Other than those 2 areas, I don't think I found anything else. I'm trying to think. I don't think I did though. There was no pillows, there was no blankets. I didn't see anything in the bath area aside from one peanut hand towel, like the Peanuts brand. I didn't end up getting anything in HomeGoods this time, so what I showed you today with the mug and the socks was all I got, which honestly, my wallet's probably happy about it, but normally I buy so much more stuff when I go out. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow or some other day to go out some more places Halloween decor hunting. Wish I had this live so you guys could give me some suggestions as to where else to go. But if I don't go to any ones that you think I should go to, just comment down below in this video and I'll make sure to go next time when we go Halloween decor hunting, which may be our final one, because so far Halloween seems to be dying out pretty early this year for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. So, see you guys tomorrow.